Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of 10WT Friday, where every single week we teach you how to form the healthy habits that will transform your body and your life. At the 10-Week Transformation, we teach you a 5-step framework. Number 1, we help you build your big, which is your why behind your fitness. Number 2, we help you set your success indicator, which is your meaningful and believable goal. Number 3, we help you identify progress indicators, which are 2 to 3 weekly goals that will inevitably progress you closer to your overall goal. Number 4, we help you plan your pills, which are the micro habits that will set you up for success amidst the chaos of your life. And number 5, we help you set up your scoreboard. This will give you the feeling of game on. I promise you, if you do these 5 steps, your habits are going to be rock solid, your self-confidence is going to skyrocket, and you'll be on the path to your best you. Every single week, we help individuals who are hungry for growth optimize their potential. I'm your host, Nick Carrier, and today I'm super excited to talk about the best diet for weight loss. What is the best diet for weight loss? I think this is probably one of the most popular questions that people ask nowadays because of the no shortage of information that is out there with regards to dieting and weight loss and fat loss and all these things. I actually typed it in on Google, what is the best diet for weight loss, just to kind of see what popped up. And there are over 1 billion results of what is the best diet for weight loss. That means that there are so many people asking this question, but I want to tell you that it's actually the wrong question to ask. It is the wrong question to ask. Let me ask you a couple of questions. Do you know somebody who's done the keto diet and lost weight? Do you know somebody who's gone vegetarian and lost weight? Do you know somebody who's done intermittent fasting, who's done paleo, who has done the carnivore diet and they've lost weight? You see, most of us know at least one or more people who have tried one or multiple of those previously mentioned nutritional philosophies or diets, if you will, and they've lost weight. People have lost weight doing every single one of those things. But how can that be? Some of those things are almost complete opposites of each other. People have lost weight. How is it possible that they've lost weight when they follow completely different nutritional philosophies? Well, at their core, each of these nutritional philosophies and diets, if you will, have something in common when done correctly. And that is that they all involve eating real, clean foods. Every single one of them, when done correctly, involve eating real, clean foods. And I say when done correctly because each of those diets can be grossly misfollowed and it will not lead to the results that you want to. It will not lead to optimal health. It will not lead to body fat reduction. But if they're done correctly, oftentimes, then it will. That's why people have seen positive success in all of these different areas. But like I said, the commonality amongst all of them is about eating real, clean foods. This means foods that are straight from the source. And, over my experience of now having coached over 356 people and counting in the 10-week transformation is that weight loss, and let's be honest, we're not necessarily just talking about weight loss. We're talking about body fat loss. So body fat loss is not just about what you do eat. It's largely about what you don't eat. It's about not eating processed foods. It's about not eating crappy snacks like goldfish and Cheez-Its and crackers and potato chips. It's about not eating highly refined sugary foods like cookies and cakes and candy. It's about staying away from these things that will actually allow you to lose body fat. You see, for most people, now look, everybody's going to be a little bit different based off of their situation and their inner biology and their DNA and stuff. But for most people, for most of us, if we can eat clean, real foods 80 to 90% of the time, then we're going to be on a great path towards our optimal health and towards feeling better and looking better. Now, for me personally, I have 2 different daily nutritional goals that I'm currently following based off of what my goals are and based off of my body type, based off of my size, everything like that. My first daily nutritional goal is to consume 170 grams of protein every single day from clean sources, animal sources for the most part, of organic chicken, grass-fed beef, turkey, pasture-raised eggs, and wild-caught salmon. Those are my primary protein sources that I try to get in on a daily basis. My second daily nutritional goal is to eat 6 or more cups of vegetables every single day from sources like Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower, asparagus, bell peppers, spinach, romaine, arugula. All of these things are things that I try to get in on a daily basis, 6 cups or more. Now, I am not saying that those need to be your goals whatsoever. I'm saying that's what my goals are based off of where I currently am, what my nutritional habits were leading up to this point, what my goals are, so on and so forth, what works for my body. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of insight as to how I'm currently approaching my nutritional philosophy with the goals that I have set out for myself. Now, I will say that for everybody, you should be focusing on getting at least 4 plus cups of vegetables every single day. Everybody should be focusing on getting adequate quantity of protein and the appropriate quality of protein as well in order to maintain and or build muscle mass, depending on your goal. So those things are absolutely massive. But it all comes down to not overcomplicating things, because when it comes down to losing weight and improving your body composition and dropping body fat, so many of us overcomplicate things. We think, what is the best diet? We ask that question when it's really the wrong question. We identify certain foods that are not as healthy when they're really not the culprit of a lack of weight loss. The culprit of a lack of weight loss is these things like processed foods, like chips, crackers, cookies, candies, goldfish, soda. All this stuff is the culprit of weight loss, is the reasoning for the weight loss. And if we can limit that stuff to only 5 to 20% of what we're consuming, then we're going to be, like I said, on a great path to optimizing our health, to looking better, feeling better, dropping body fat, and looking at yourself in the mirror and being proud of what you see. So, in my experience, when it comes to losing body fat, it's not just about what you do eat. It is almost just as important, if not more important, about what you don't eat and staying away from these processed foods and these highly refined sugary foods. If you can do that, you're going to be feeling so much better. Now, I know that's a lot easier said than done, and this is a short podcast episode. We're not diving into the depths of nutrition, and there's obviously a lot more detail that can be said about this, but I want to just try to keep it as simple as possible and as actionable as possible. If you look at an ingredients label and there's a bunch of things on there, probably need to stay away from it. If you can't read things on there, you probably need to stay away from it. A Brussels sprout is a Brussels sprout, an apple is an apple. A Pop-Tart is like 9 million different ingredients. So can we find foods that are real, clean, and it will optimize our health, optimize our biology? If you feel like you need help holding yourself accountable to this, or if you feel like you need help really identifying how much protein you need to be having, how many cups of vegetables you need to be having, and what kinds of each you need to be having, then I would love to hop on a free strategy call with you. We can hop on, we can talk about what your goals are, we can talk about what's holding you back, and I can help you overcome those challenges and obstacles that you're facing. All you have to do is book a call at nickcarrier.com/free call. Again, go to nickcarrier.com/free call, and we can hop on for 15 to 30 minutes, and we can break it down. We can say where you're trying to go. We can identify the process. We can identify the weekly goals, and I can help you get there. And I'd love to do so. So go to nickcarrier.com/free call so we can help identify the nutritional strategy that will work best for you. But remember, don't overcomplicate nutrition. Don't overcomplicate what it takes to lose body fat. Simply find a way to eat clean, real foods more regularly and stay away from the processed stuff. That will inevitably get you closer and closer to your health and fitness goals and get you closer and closer to your best you.